Yo, how's it going, guys and girls? You know what it is. Come on, come on. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. And today we are going to be going through solo leveling chapter 7 to chapter 14. Alright, I think I've decided that we're going to be doing these videos in banks of 7 at the moment. So the first video was chapter 0 to 6. We're going to be going 7 to 14 and so on and so forth. At the end of each arc, I think I might do a review or an analysis video recapping the previous arc. But hey, it is what it is. You know what we do here. You know what we're like. So, let's get straight into it. Alright, Chapter 7 of Solo Leveling. And so, in my first video, this is where I'd made that critical error of... Well, not critical error, but... The site I've been reading Solo Leveling on, every now and then it jumps ahead a chapter by accident, and so I've just got to be really careful that I don't accidentally skip ahead. So, let's get to it. I rise with you, Lord, and walk with thee. And so we've got the giant statue coming down on someone that's praying. With your love, Lord. He's praising a different god. Bam! Dude just gets outright flattened. Right? That just ain't even questioning there. That's just outright getting flattened. Solo leveling. Boom. Kya! Gah! And everyone's screaming and starts to run in fear as the giant statue's just stomping down on them all. Run! Help! Kya! And so we've got the giant god statue just booming down. Everyone's screaming and just starts squashing everyone. It's dangerous to stay in groups. Let's split up for now. Okay, got it. But I can't just leave Ju-hee behind and Jinwoo's just running off with her. Huff, huff. Why not quit that dangerous job and get a normal one instead? I can't die here, not like this. We have 2 kids now. No, I gotta make as much money as I can. I've just made up my mind to provide for our family. See? You chase the money, you know what you get, alright? If you, if you're a little bit reasonable, alright, just the more money you're going for, the more danger there is, alright? You were happy and content doing a low-level raid for a little bit of coin, but as soon as the promise of more potential money came up, you were just like, oh yeah, what could go wrong? This should be far enough, right? Park, behind you, look behind you. Ooh, and we've got one of the other statues in that. Ooh! Love this art. Just a blue blur straight down the middle of the page in that, as Park's just been absolutely gutted head to toe. Oof. That is... Oh, and the next panel's even better, where it's got the black as his face starts to shift out. That's ruthless. That is a great visual there. I will give Solo Leveling some respects for that visual, because that looks damn well good. And we've got this Sauron looking dude with the sword, raising it back up, looking like an absolute weapon. Thou shalt praise God. Thou shalt praise God. Thou shalt praise God. There's no way we could praise that thing. It's the devil. And everyone's running. Behind us is the statue of God. And in front of us are more moving stone statues. And everyone's running away in absolute fear. The statues are just cutting up people left and right. They actually look really cool there. Although, well, we've got 2 statues that are wailing on people, right? Got another one with like a guitar sort of thing, a cello-y sort of thing, and then one with a sword and one with a shield. I wonder if only the ones with swords are ones that attack. So like if you avoid sword ones, you'll just be right. If we go near them, they start moving and attack us. Yeah, well, no duh, don't go near them. They're armed with axes, spears and swords. Hammers, iron maces, bows and instruments. And we just have a dude's arm... Oh yeah, no, okay. We have a dude who's had his arm lobbed off and the person behind him's literally just had their torso up, just obliterated with a sword slash. We can't go near them or run away. What do we do? Huff huff. Huh? An instrument. Can they attack us with instruments too? The stone statues will strike us if we go near them. Once we approach, they carry out a set of actions. If the statues holding instruments are able to move, then everyone go towards statues holding instruments. Instruments? And we've got this big one with like a big war horn sort of thing. Boom. Did it just play? The statues holding instruments won't attack us. Find the ones holding instruments. And so everyone starts... Ooh, we've got a beautiful violin statue there. That looks cool. So everyone's safe in front of the music. Breaking down, crying. Huh? You bastards. And we've got that giant god statue that's been stepping on everyone, just looking menacing AF. Got another one, little drummer boy statue. Hurry up and play your instrument. Hurry up. And this one's not doing anything. Why won't it play? Wait, is it because Ju-hee and I are both standing under the same statue? Jinwoo. Stay there, you'll be safe if you stay there. Jinwoo. Okay, so it's one person per statue. Oof. And so the statue glances over at Jinwoo and is just gunning after him. All the statues are starting to stand still. Just a little further. Just a little further. Oh, and the foot comes barreling down on him. Next chapter. Woo! And see, it's just jumped to chapter 9. Now I've got to go all the way back one whole chapter to chapter 8. Solo leveling. Chapter 8. Fighting off the urge to sneeze. No, I'm good. Alright, and so we've got the statues all just diced up. Oh, no, sorry. We've got all the people all diced up in front of the statues. And we've got someone's leg just sitting there. Oh, is that Oh, dude, you lost your leg. Ooh. It's full stumpy and everything. That's rough. You poor son of a gun. That's good enough, Ju-hee. You can stop now. Hang in there just a little longer. I'll heal you. Oh, and she starts spitting and sneezing up blood. Bursting blood vessels trying to heal this dude. Rough. Do you think he's going to be okay? Looks real bad. Well, at least he's still alive. We just started this raid with 17 members, but there's only 6 of us left. You guys got dropped. Out of those that are left, 2 people have sustained serious injuries. Huff. I'm sorry that you lost your arm, but we're in this mess because of you and your reckless decisions. You made us the party leader. Song, you must prepare to take responsibility for all of this. You're right. And so the statue's walking towards them now. Oh no, it's walking away. That bastard, is it going to attack us again? Boom, boom. And it turns around and puts its hands out. Rumble, rumble. Got a little bit of, you know, stuff blowing up and all that sort of stuff. What the hell is going on? An earthquake? And what looks like a giant seal's just fallen down in the middle of the room. And everyone's looking on in shock. Man, I have to stop and say I just love the art for this, like, godlike creature. Because at the moment, right, it's just black face and eyes are just red. And it's just like, it is well done sinister. What's that? It looks like a Mayan... Looks like Mayan ruins. What is that? An altar. Probably should have guessed an altar. An altar? Yes, like the ones in myths. Altars are used to offer sacrifices to God. For example, livestock such as cows, pigs, and sheep are often sacrificed, as well as young children and maidens. The third and last commandment is, thou shalt prove thy faith. Sacrifice someone! This will probably be the last hurdle. Huff huff. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but even I get the gist of what you're trying to say right now. And he starts forming out his sword. Sung, you're saying we have to make a sacrificial offering, huh? And he points it at the party leader. Who was it that dragged all of us here? It was you, Sung. Chill. I remember Park happily bragging about his wife before going on this raid, but he ended up getting split in two. It's not just him. 10 others suffered the same fate. You agreed to take responsibility for all of this earlier, didn't you? Then I want you to prove it to us right now. Mr. Kim, that's... You keep your mouth shut! Y'all... I love this dude. He's just like, you shut the hell up. You... one leg ass, having a little whinger. Dead weight ass. Kim is right. I have to take responsibility. Put that sword away. I want to walk to the altar myself. This isn't Mr. Song's fault. Jin Woo, your wounds are still... We decided to enter this dungeon after taking a vote. It'd be cowardly of us to force Mr. Song to take responsibility for everything. And so he's walking towards the altar. Absolutely oofed up. And a flame starts spawning out of nowhere. What's happening? Hey Song, did I do something wrong? A flame? What's the meaning of this? I thought it wanted us to make an offering. Ha 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 ha. I want to take a look at the altar. Can someone help me get there? Everyone's looking at him like, are you dumb? A little bit. Just a little bit dumb. He's just doing what he thinks is right, though. It is what it is. Let's go on top of the altar. What? We should be fine. Jinwoo. Man, that... Having a stump under the knee. That's rough. I would have just rather had it been taken from the knee. And so a bunch more fire kicks up. And chapter 9. See, this is why I got to do banks of 7 for this. It's just going so quick. Okay. So now a bunch of blue fires kicking up. All of them just moved now, and they're all the statues are lit up blue. Solo leveling, chapter 9. And so the blue flames are slowly fizzling out as the soldiers walk forward. So maybe it's a countdown before the soldiers get there. What should we do? What's going on, damn it? Everyone's just looking absolutely shook. The art for some of these statues looks great, though. Like, they did a great job of just making all these raid bosses, essentially, just look menacing as hell. And Jinwoo's bleeding out the face, and he looks over. And as he looks at one of the statues, it stops moving. Don't close your eyes, Joo-hee. And she's, like, terrified, hands over her eyes, just, like, crapping herself. Think about the game we used to play as kids. The rules are the same. They'll come closer if you stop looking at them. Don't look away from the statues. And the blue flames are fizzling out. And so you got a lady look away, and it starts walking closer. And she just has a full mental breakdown. You know what? She's warranted in having a mental breakdown. She just legs it. No, hey! And so she just starts running off. And one of the orange fires glitch out. Ooh! Did that door just swing open and, like, decapitate her? Sprint. Oh, no. That was just over by the door. Okay. Okay, I get you. So she's running out the door. What the? Everyone looks on. Sung, how is that possible? She made it out alive. The door's closed a little bit. She made it through and escaped. How is that possible? The blue flames go out after some time passes. The number of red flames correspond to the number of people standing here. One went out as soon as the person left the altar. The first commandment was about worship. The second was about praise. The answers to these problems aren't anything like the riddles of the Sphinx. The open doors are a trap. They give us false hope. The doors opened as all of the red flames lit up. They close a little every time a red flame goes out, which means the doors will completely close when all of them go out. Prove thy faith. Well, for some of these statues are actually, like... I would love to see something like these in a game, just like running around like a raid boss. In the face of fear and menace, in the face of sweet and temptation, the third commandment wants us to prove our faith, even under these circumstances. I'm sorry, and we got the dude with the Naruto... we got the dude with the Naruto jacket just like, I don't think I can take this anymore. And he just throws a one-legged Jinwoo to the side, just like, get your cripple ass off me. I ain't zombie apocalypse style, just like, get your fat ass back there. I'm running away. And so he just starts legging off, leaving them all behind. Makes it out of the door. Don't move. We can't have any more people leave. And so the statues are coming in closer. If any more of us leave a blind spot, and a blind spot is created, we'll all die. Sung, what's happening to you? You need to explain the situation to us. What's going on? Keep looking at the stone statues. All we need to do is stay alive until all the blue flames go out. The blue flames act like a timer. Everyone will be able to make it out of here alive once and for all if the flames go out. Look, Sung, what you're telling us might be true, but realistically, there's still a chance the doors will shut once the time runs out, no? Are you sure about this? And he just looks absolutely cowardly as hell. To be honest, I had no idea you, the weakest of us all, would play such an active role in this raid. I looked down on you. I mean, I'd look down on him too. He's literally beneath me. Oh, beneath you, I guess. You know, get it? Peg leg jokes. I didn't expect much whenever you joined a party. Many have died after entering this dungeon, but those that have survived were only able to do so because of you. Because you were able to solve all of the riddles. I'm alive because of you too, so thanks. Ooh, chapter 9 over. And again, it jumped to chapter 11. Go back to chapter 10 there. So we're about halfway through the video. Nice. And you have Jinwoo. You running away is going to get all of us killed. And he's freaking out. Solo leveling, chapter 10. And so, okay. The dude on the right here, okay, chapter 10, page 2, or like right after the, solo leveling logo page. That is Sauron on the right, right? Like, I'm not imagining that. That is just straight up Sauron. The horns, the maze. It is what it is. The doors are closing up. It's too late, but I understand the rules now. You guys should leave. Mr. Song, the doors won't shut if any of us stays behind, right? You guys have quite a few more years left to live than I do, so you should be the ones to get out. Joo-hee, give Sung a hand. Okay. And she just breaks down, dropping to her knees in fear and panic. What's wrong with me? My legs won't move. Boom, boom. Are you low on mana? Looks like you used up too much energy when you were healing Sung. Mr. Song, take Joo-hee and leave this place. I said I'm going to be the one to stay behind. Then who's going to help Joo-hee? We don't have time for this. And so they're circling in more. No, Jinwoo. Let me stay behind instead. I promised to treat you to a meal, remember? Use this to buy yourself a meal. And he gives away his, crappy little soul thing. If I make it out of here, I'll come get the change first thing. So she's, crying. How can you joke around at a time like... And she just gets karate chopped out. Dude, you didn't even need to argue with this dude. You just gave him a literal slither of, I'll do it, don't you worry. And he's like, okay, bye. Grabbing this bitch. Sorry, Mr. Cripple, I'm leaving you for the dead. I'm sorry, but I really don't think you, I really don't think we have time to spare. I'll leave her in your hands, alright. And so he just leaves. And so he's just standing there watching the door as they walk out. What a relief. I'm the only one that has to die. Boom, boom. If I had known this was going to happen, I would have signed up for some insurance or something. And he finds a sword and picks it up. There's no way out now. I'm going to take at least one of you down with me. And his legs just pooling blood. And the fire turns orange for them. This looks menacing. Half, half. Come at me. And he lines the sword up. Oh. And one of them just like Zeus with a lightning bolt, just with a big ass spear, just goes, Wah! And just impales him. That's rough. That's spoiler alert for anyone that watches Naruto, but that's like seeing Kurama just put a finger straight through Minato and Kushina, yeah. And he starts spitting up blood, and the dude starts spinning it and just... Oh, he just rips from his gut to his shoulder, just out. That's harsh. Oh, they just full ragdoll him. Ugh. Well, he's dead. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Of course I'm not okay with this. Thanks, what a load of crap. He just used me to get out of here. How could he? I have a family too. I don't want to die here either. I'm not relieved that I'm the only one that has to die. Who am I kidding? I'm such a hypocrite. I don't want this to be the end and one of them's just going to tower down on him. One more chance. If I could just have one more chance. And then it just ends with just one of them doing that same blue slicing effect. That, damn cool looking. Rightio. Chapter 11. Flash. And he wakes up in bed. You gonna tell me the first 10 chapters of this was just a dream? I see a leg there. Or a prosthetic. Yeah, it could be a prosthetic. Solo leveling, chapter 11. Huff huff. A dream? Was it all a dream? Looks up at the lights and out at the window. Am I in a hospital? Got some suits walking in, you know, a little bit of the higher class in life. Have you regained consciousness? Who are you? I apologize if we startled you. The Hunters Association surveillance team. Why does the surveillance team want to talk to me? So he is in a hospital. I've been asleep for 3 whole days? What happened to Mr. Ju Hee and Mr. Song? Are they safe? They're both safe, but Mr. Song Chi-yul lost an arm, so he'll have a lot of difficulty fighting as a hunter. He might choose to retire. As for Miss Lee Ju Hee, that's a tongue twister, she seems to have been heavily traumatized, so she is currently receiving therapy. We're not sure if they will continue to work as hunters. Also, Mr. Kim Sang-shik and the other hunters are, no, it's okay, I've heard enough. It's everyone that bailed on him. Only 6 people survived the double dungeon. Hunters are aware that their job entails danger, but disasters such as this rarely happen. After receiving a report from the survivors, we sent in the White Tiger Guild and our surveillance agents, but by the time they got there, everyone was already gone. Hey, dude, you just looked like... Ji-hoo just looks like a... Yeah, it is what it is. You were the only one we found lying unconscious inside the dungeon, and the statue of God, as well as the other stone statues, were nowhere to be found. That's impossible! We're in disbelief as well. We would have considered other possibilities if we found even the slightest discrepancy in the survivors' accounts, or if we hadn't discovered the body parts of the deceased hunters at the scene. This is just our guess, but we think you may have undergone a second awakening. A second awakening? The capabilities of hunters' powers are determined when they first awaken. However, in rare cases, some hunters reawaken. There also have been instances of hunters surpassing their limits. Some C-rank hunters have advanced to A rank, and some B-rank hunters have advanced to S rank. This is a manometer. All you have to do is place your hand on the top of the essence stone here. If what the survivors said is true, and there were magical beasts at higher level enough to instant kill, that means they can't be taken down by an average hunter. We may have to recruit not just A-rank hunters, but S-rank hunters to take care of them. It's hard to believe that such deadly magic beasts disappeared without a trace. Sung Jin-woo was the last survivor in that dungeon, so it's only natural that we suspect him of reawakening. However, and he's got a rating at 10, I suppose trash will always be trash. Even the weakest E-rank hunters score at least 70. How are the results? I think we've taken too much of your time. What the hell? I got excited all for nothing? And then I just leave him there. But did this thing not bother those guys? Could it be that they can't see this thing? Oh, so he's got a message board above his head. My leg was cut off, but it's back to normal now. And same with his shoulder. And I got stabbed in the chest right before I died, but there's no wound. Was I dreaming? How much of it was real? Maybe I should have told them that I can see this stuff. Is this not a touchscreen? Jinwoo, you just woke up. What are you doing? Don't tell me you hurt your head too, and I'm guessing this is a sister or a mother? Sister by the uniform? I told you to be careful. I was worried sick. Sorry. Why are you the only one getting hurt all the time? Everyone else seems to be okay. I can't believe I was going to die and leave my little sister behind. Sister? Little sister? She looks older than you, mate. She looks like she could beat you up. I think I'm still partially dreaming, but... Alright, that's the end of chapter 11. Chapter 12. Solo leveling, chapter 12. And so we've got the sun setting on either the ocean or the desert. Half. So he's running through the desert. Ooh, okay. So we've got like a big giant centipede just coming after him. Giant millipede even. Multiple. These things look beastly. So he's running away from them. Notice. Penalty quest. Survive. Goal. Survive for the allotted amount of time. Allotted time 4 hours. Time left 0 hours, 0 minutes, 7 seconds. And so they're chasing after him. Notice, penalty quest has been completed. What the hell? And he just falls out of like whatever sand reality that was or dream reality that was into his hospital room and goes landing on the ground. Notice, penalty quest has been completed. Ding ding. Penalty quest? You have received a reward for completing the penalty quest. Check your reward. He looks out of it. Rattle, rattle. Oh my god, what happened? I need some help over here. And so there's sand everywhere on the ground. You know that patient, Sung Jin Woo? I heard he's a hunter. Yeah, that's right. It hasn't been that long since he regained consciousness, but he's been running around every single day. What did the doctor say? That hunters are different from the average person, so he'll recover in no time. They also said that some light exercise wouldn't do any harm, but look over there, he's running right now. Light exercise? Are you sure he's going to be okay? How long's he been running? It's been 4 days since I regained consciousness. There are a couple of things I've become aware of. Half. Firstly, this screen I can see in front of me is not an illusion. Ding. Notice, run 10 kilometers, completed 10 out of 10. I can see it crystal clear, but nobody else can. Push-ups, 100. Sit-ups, 100. Squats, 100. 10k run. Doing your, doing your Saitama training, I get it. Select your reward. Choose a reward from the following. Status recovery. Ability points. Random loot box. Ooh. Accept status recovery. So he instantly heals back. Status recovery relieves any fatigue from exercising. The exhaustion weighing down my body is gone in an instant. Other options include obtaining ability points to boost my stats, or an item for a random loot box. I can distribute these points to any of the abilities in the character menu stat. So he's level 1, got no fatigue, he's got 100 HP, strength 16, health 10, intelligence 10, agility 10, sense 10. That's cool. Increasing my abilities will make me that much stronger. Of course, I'll level up as well. Stats, skills, items, inventory items, stashes, and so on. So he's gone full RPG on himself, has he? It's like playing a computer game. A strange phenomenon has taken control of me. Haha, I have no clue how this happened. And so it just shows all the stats that he had before. Sung Jin Woo. Is it okay if I go out for a bit today? Huh? Sure, but what are you planning on doing? Or where are you planning on going? There's something I need to take care of. Hapajong Station. So he's in the middle of town. Oh, let's go. Chapter 13. Seriously? I have to do this all alone? Without a party? And so he's gone into a dungeon. Solo leveling, chapter 13. This is actually starting to ramp up. This is getting pretty cool. Flicker, flicker, and the lights are falling out. Loom. I don't think I can do this. What should I do? There's a foul stench. Is this the smell of a beast-type monster? So it looks like a hog of some kind, or a giant wolf. Ooh. With a metal bottom jaw. Ow. Flinch. Damn, that thing looks like a damn dire wolf. That's huge. And so it's running at him, chomping. And so he's jumping out the way. He's gotten a lot stronger. Just the fact that he can dodge a monster now is actually like... he's gone... To put it in terms of One Piece, he's gone from beginning of the series Kobe to a month training with Garp Kobe in just a couple of days. Big developments. I can barely take on a couple of goblins. Will I be able to win this fight? And so he just looks absolutely out of it. My legs won't move. Why? Why? Is it because I'm scared? I didn't think I had any lingering trauma. Crap. And so the beast is running at him and he jumps out the way. I don't have a healer with me. I can't get hurt this time. I can get hurt this time. No. Bleh. I don't have a healer with me. I can't get hurt this time no matter what. And so the dog's going for face bites. That's rough. And so he's just like Matrix, doing his Matrix handstand jumps and then just fumbles on his face. Huh? Flips around. My body feels light. So that would be his strength stats having boosted. This hellhound looking thing's trying to charge at him and bite him again. I was given a second chance at life. I can't give in to that fear now. I refuse to die so easily. And he just uppercuts the dog in the steel mouth and just plants it through a shutter. That actually would hurt so damn much, especially to put that much of a dent in there. Like, you're throwing like a wolf that big is easily like 150, 200 kilos, you know what I mean? Dude's just uppercutted that thing, full pelt, through metal slatting. That's gonna hurt. What's this? Is this because I raised my strength stats? But still fanged lichen. It's still stronger than me. And he just starts laying into it and punching it around. Just as I thought, this isn't enough. Rightio. Chapter 14, last chapter of this batch of chapters for solo leveling. So enjoy it. Enjoy it how it is. Tap, and another wolf's coming out. Dash. Chapter 14. Name, Sung Jinwoo, level 2. So he's doubled his HP plus 5. He's now got 22 magic points. Health level, everything's gone up 1 level, and his strength's doubled again? Tenacity level 1, speed level 1. Looks like all my stats go up by 1 point every time I level up. I get 3 points when I complete a daily quest. And each time I level up, all 5 of my stats gain a point. For a total of 5 points. Hunting beasts seems like the fastest way to level up. I wonder how much of a difference each point makes. These stats quantify things like intelligence and sense too. But I guess the easiest to understand is strength. My strength is only at 20, but I definitely feel an improvement. Could it be that every time my ability stack goes up, the effectiveness increases with it? Either way, I know that I'll become more powerful the more I level up. Where are the dogs? Did they just disappear, or did you beat them already? I actually have a chance. Oh no, they're standing... Oh no! He's got a sword with him. I've got a chance of becoming stronger, and you got 2 dogs just dead. These poor hellhounds have just been gutted. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I only defeated a couple of magic beasts. Do I not get any essence stones for these guys? I thought all magic beasts living inside dungeons had essence stones. Is this place in a category of its own? A strange phenomenon is happening to me. If I'm really being controlled by this game-like system, there's a high possibility that this instance dungeon and the magic beasts inside of it have been especially designed by the system itself. So instead of essence stones, I get items? Item, Lycan's Fang. Level of difficulty, none. Type, miscellaneous. A large and sharp Lycan Fang, you can store the item in your inventory or sell it at a shop. There's even a shop? Purchase, sell. How does purchasing work? You cannot make a purchase at your current level. I guess beginners can't use the purchase function. Would you like to sell the item? Yes. Click. 20 gold? Not sure how much that's worth in cash. Well, this dungeon is probably somewhere around E rank, so I don't think it's worth all that much. What should I do next? I can't leave this dungeon until I defeated the boss. I could also use a teleportation stone to get out of here, but I don't know when I'll be able to get one of those. Food shortages is going to be my main problem the longer I'm in here. Even though this is an E-rank dungeon, defeating the boss by myself is more than I can handle. Wait, no. Maybe if I level up enough, it'll be possible. Though I could die before making it that far. And so there's another... so there's another wolf. And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's another 11 wolves that just look at him and start growling at him. And they just start barreling down. There's nothing to be afraid of. I've already died once. And so the wolves are all like metal jawed and that, the lichens I should say. And they all start gunning at him and he just charges at him and just starts slashing everywhere. Ooh. Oh, I feel so sorry for it. The paw's just been cut off. One's bit into his shoulder and he just turns around and he's had his thigh cut up, but he just like... It's going to take more than that to kill me. So put up a better fight, otherwise I'll feel bad. Give it your all. And he's just gutting through everything. Let's fight at full force. And that's chapter 14 done. Well, what can I say? Solo leveling, 100%, right? Series is definitely starting to ramp up. I am loving this so far. This is actually such a great series. The art is so fun. The premise is really cool too, right? So like everything's really sort of developing. I am actually going to say I'm all for this at the moment, all right? But that being said, only doing 7 chapters a week, 1 for each day, but in a batch, normally releasing them on Thursdays, I'm saying at the moment. So, you know what it is, you know what you do, all right? Click the subscribe button, give me a little bit of love and attention back, all right? Hit the bell icon, you know, get some notifications when new content drops, all right? Give me a like or a thumbs up, you know, it always helps out and it's always appreciated, all right? If you want to talk anything anime and manga related with me, you know what to do, alright? There is a link to the Discord in the description down below. You join the Discord to talk anything anime and manga related, alright? It is what it is. Nothing but love, nothing but respect, alright? And definitely got to say, solo leveling so far has been absolutely amazing, and I am definitely going to enjoy this journey. So peace, and thank you for coming by, alright?